What did we just hit?
I keep saying like top 5 drives, but like
Holy cow, you guys.
it's right up there. Hope the ship doesn't rock too much. If you're gonna eat salmon that you caught in Alaska, you should probably eat it on the water in Alaska. Sometimes you forget what you bring, and I just remembered it when I was like, oh, we don't have a fire pit. We got a camp candle. Let's see if I can do this without burning myself.
Skagway is going to be our last location in Alaska. We're going to be crossing the border for the last time and heading into Canada today.
Alpenglow. Show them.
Check it out. Alpenglow.
What an unbelievable drive down here into Haines. We just had the perfect weather. I don't even know. I keep saying like top 5 drives, but
holy cow, you guys.
It's right up there.
Because the weather was looking pretty bleak, we almost canceled our plans to come down here. It's a long way, and we were like, we've got to take the ferry, and do we want to do all this, especially if it's going to rain? Holy cow, I'm so glad we did not change those plans. We were going to stay here for a few nights, and this is just spectacular. Yeah. And again, every single one of these like towns that you kind of have to go out of your way to get to, like Valdez and Seward, like
Whittier, all of them.
They're all so different, but so amazing. This is Oceanside RV Park. We made reservations like 2 days ago, and we have waterfront. It's a brand new facility. They have beautiful laundry here. They have a clubhouse, everything that you would need. And we're right on the water.
We watched White Fang last night in preparation because we learned that White Fang was actually filmed in entirety here. Not like, oh, we're on a soundstage or someplace else. The whole thing was filmed here. If you want to watch a feel-good movie with really good music,
that'll take you back to your childhood or to at least the 90s, which was such a wonderful time to be alive.
Watch that.
White Fang!
So good. So we actually went to go and visit Dalton City, which is the little tiny town that was built specifically for the movie. It's been moved from its original location when they were filming here, but you can still go visit it, and it's really, really cool to see.
It is really neat to see. So with this beautiful backdrop, we are about to light this thing up. We're doing stir fry with the salmon that we caught in Homer, finally.
Yay!
We're getting really excited. We're gonna do some steak also. You just can't go wrong with stir fry. It's the messiest, most involved meal ever, but it's always worth it. And I kind of wanted to wait for like a good location to eat that salmon. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but if you're gonna eat salmon that you caught in Alaska, you should probably eat it on the water in Alaska.
I think so.
Every other site here has a fire pit. We do not have a fire pit. So, I don't know if you remember, but I mentioned a camp candle. It's not actually called a camp candle. This is going to be the perfect time to break it out. Lily, you've seen it before, right? You're not making fun of me? Okay, it's going to seem cheesy. Here, open that up and put it on the... You can't grip it.
Hold on. It's slipping out of my hand.
Ah, look at those mega wicks.
What the heck?
So I don't want to ruin their grass, so we're going to put it on the top of that Instapot over there. The best part about this is it lasts like 4 or 5 hours or something. Whenever you're done, you just put the top on it. You can reuse it if you only use it for an hour. Is that pot big enough? Oh yeah. Looks like a birthday cake.
It does.
Also, this is the best little tool. I keep this in my pocket. It's got scissors in it, pliers. You need this. It's a Gerber dime. Let's light this thing. Here's the fixins. Veggies, salmon, steak. This thing's almost ready to go. All right, Lily, light this bad boy up.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Does it have a scent? Or?
I don't think so.
No, it's not scented.
I didn't buy one. You can buy them with citronella, but I didn't want that.
No.
Let's get the mountains in the back here.
I'm just trying to light them off.
So it looks a little silly right now, but when it gets dark, they start combining and it looks like a legit fire. It's funny.
But when you can't have a fire and you don't have a propane fireplace that you carry around with you, this is perfect.
Oh, this is great. I've been wanting to use this. Sometimes you forget what you bring, and I just remembered it when I was like, oh, we don't have a fire pit. We got a camp candle. Can you feel it, Layla? Is the warmth coming?
It's coming. the
Oh man,
smokestack.
we might have started this too early. I got excited.
It's fine.
Okay.
But you need to go make this food.
Okay. So I told you, that's a legit fire. Mm-hmm. That's shooting flames up 3 feet at times. Oh, this thing is coming in clutch. I bet it's burned maybe a quarter of it.
God, that burned my leg.
I don't even know if it's on me. This is my...
It is. It
my
is
phone.
a wonderful angle.
Oh, okay.
I'm loving it.
Well, you got it in 0.5 right now?
Probably.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You're in it, Lily.
what a great night.
Let me film them.
What? No.
Talk to us about the fire.
Is the fire in it? We're not doing
Wait,
it.
no, wait.
Stop it. My chintzy little candle is like literally burning my knees right now. I'm happy. What a great night. Alpenglow. Just show them the Alpenglow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Alpenglow.
Proper day. Let's end it.
I think we're gonna explore down there.
Let's go down there. Let's see if I can do this without burning myself.
Well
this is
done.
actually a lot less drama than I was thinking.
Well done.
You can tell how much it burned down because we almost hit the tips of the pine trees.
That is so fun.
Yeah. It will serve us another day.
That's
I
right.
don't know, that must have been on an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's perfect. Just for dinner.
All right, let's go down there.
Okay, let's go.
What's cool is the tides are so high over here, that dock is actually underwater. At high tide, you can drive your boat over that, let the tide go down, and then you can do work on the hull, which is really, really cool. Just left the RV park. These hounds always offer so much more than you plan for because we only planned on coming here because we thought the ferry would be a really cool experience.
No kidding.
And it turns out just Haines itself was the experience, which I'm glad for because as you can see, it is pouring. The fog, you can't even see the mountains. So the ferry experience probably won't be that pleasant. But the fact that these towns, like I said, always overperform,
Always.
just make it so much better. We're actually on time and early. We're gonna go down to this place.
It's called the Chilkoot Lake. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but there's a recreation site down here, and the lake is right at the entrance of the Chilkoot River. And they have a weir up that is counting the salmon. So it's this place where local grizzly bears apparently come all the time. Everyone at our campground told us to go and check it out. We have a few minutes before the ferry, so we're gonna try to run down there and see if we can see any of these big bears.
Hopefully it's not too loud in here. I know a lot of this filming that's been in here has been loud. This is louder than our truck. We haven't really found a better solution yet because when you're on the move fast, this is the best time to talk.
That's right. And we want you guys to feel like you're here with us because this is actually what we're doing.
Well, actually show what we're doing. This is not that fun.
Always be prepared for the weather. This is preparing us for Iceland though, because we will be in Iceland September and October of this year. And we've heard that is the rainiest season that you can go, but it's also the best time to go and see the Northern Lights, which is our major checklist for the end of the year, is to catch Northern Lights in Iceland. So this is just preparing us for what the weather is probably going to be for most of our trip in Iceland.
And I'm completely joking. There's literally no place I'd rather be right now than cruising around here. You just take the good with the bad.
That's right.
And speaking of the aurora, we got a little sneaky aurora So I was just trying to time lapse the cruise ships coming in, and I left it up all night. And lo and behold, when I checked it in the morning, there's the aurora.
Never know. You never know. So this is the weir where they're counting all the salmon. Yep. Don't know. He's got a net though. There's chairs there. No, he's sitting in a chair. There's an eagle right up in that tree. No bears, but we got some cool eagles flying around. It's just beautiful though. Okay, we have found our bear. So there is a seal right up front that keeps bobbing his head up, and the bear is all the way at the end of the weir.
Officially the biggest bear we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's so far away, unfortunately.
So cool.
Oh my gosh. That thing is massive. We saw the bears, we saw some eagles, all in a very short period of time. We got lucky.
Yeah, really lucky. We had about 15 minutes to see if there were going to be bears down there.
That's the biggest bear I've seen that close, that's for sure.
So cool.
I think those ones we saw on the side of the road were probably younger, but we were much closer to those. That thing was amazing though. How you can just tell that it's a bigger bear. It's not cute. You don't want to cuddle with it. Most of the ones that we've seen, you could possibly see yourself petting it and giving it a big old hug.
Not this
that one we just saw, you're not giving that a big old hug.
No.
It actually got a fish, which was really cool, because usually you're just staring at these things and they eat grass or something. That thing got its prize, and it walked it over to its like special table. It didn't just eat it on the dirt. It ate it at a rock that was flat, like a civilized bear.
Is there honey in that pot?
Oh, yes, of course. Help yourself. Now, as I was saying.
We are staged and ready to get on this ferry, heading to Skagway. I'm looking forward to it, even though I don't think we're going to see a lot, but maybe everything will clear and it'll be like nice and misty and foggy and mysterious.
Never know.
Just like a horror film should be.
Here we go.
Do a roll call. Corey, Jessica, Layla, Lillian.
Yes.
All here.
Thank you.
Thank you. What did we just hit? You're good. I don't know, we hit something underneath us. Girls, this isn't on top. We're going down into the ship. Yeah, this is a little nutty.
You pull down lane 3 and back up in lane 3.
Okay.
Jeez Louise. You're so close to that wall.
Jeez.
Holy cow. Look at this. Look at these guys towing these RVs down here.
Yeah, this is a lot easier than, I'm not going to say that was hard for us. This is a regular truck.
Holy cow. Yikes. Well done. I know, he's just like wiping his sweat off.
And they're pretty tight, huh, Lil? Hope the ship doesn't rock too much. Gonna go enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
What is it, 45 minutes or an hour?
An hour.
I've heard two different stories.
The ticket says an hour. So there are multiple decks where you can hang out. There's actually a cafeteria here, and there's a solarium upstairs. That's a location where they have heaters. You're actually outside, but you can sit in lounge chairs and be warmed by the heaters. We're gonna hang out inside on our trip to Skagway, I think, and stay dry. Layla's being the adventurous one today. So we left from here, the Haines terminal, and came all the way up to Skagway. We are pulling into Skagway right now. Layla has been out front getting all kinds of footage. This has been super, super cool. Just know that you cannot stay in your RV, so pack a lunch, pack a couple things to bring along. We are here pulling in. There are so many cruise ships here. It is insane. Check this out. Skagway is going to be our last location in Alaska. We're going to be crossing the border for the last time and heading into Canada today. So crazy that we are wrapping up this tour, but what a fun way to close out such an amazing summer in Alaska.
This was a super fast trip. We're at Skagway already. We actually have an Alaskan cruise plan, so we're probably going to be hitting this next fall. So if you're interested in that, make sure you sign up for our newsletter.
Attention all passengers, we are approaching our Skagway terminal and should be off fast in approximately 15-20 minutes. Car deck is closed. Please wait for further announcements.
So be looking for updates on that, to make sure that you sign up for our newsletter on our website, findingoursomeday.com, to be able to make sure that you do not miss out.
I don't know how much we're going to do in Skagway. This is the start of the gold rush. Not technically Skagway, because that came a little bit after the first couple years. Was in a town right over there called, I don't know how to pronounce it, Daya, I don't know. But that was the actual start. But when the railroad came to Skagway, that town was kind of abandoned. When you talk about the gold rush and the Klondike, you think they were hiking that for years, but it was really only 2 years before the railroad came in and kind of took that over. I'm not sure how close we're going to get to when we drive out of here, but we're going to be pretty close to that kind of that infamous golden staircase where you see all those old pictures of the guys just single file going up the snow. So they did that for 2 years before the railroad actually got here. It's really cool history, really, really cool history. It's just, you hear about it your whole life, and then just to see it in person. And this is the nice part of it. Like, it's not even winter. These dudes came in here in the winter to prepare for the actual journey, you know, as soon as spring hit. They needed to have a year's worth of supplies before the Canadian government would even let anybody keep going. They had to build boats. It's just crazy.
Gold will motivate you, for sure.
All right, home sweet home. Hopefully they didn't bump into each other.
It was a pretty smooth ride. That's so crazy. Thank you.
Keep your tires on the traction pads.
Okay,
I'll keep my eye on your back. If I go like this, I need you to stop.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And we made it unscathed.
That's right.
You get the experience. I think for us it was what, $240 or something?
Yep.
It saves 200 miles if you're going to come down to Haines. You can go back, but it's going to cost you 200 miles.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of that price is offset, and then you ditch like 3.5 hours of travel. So,
And you get the experience of being on the water. Hopefully on a sunnier day than what we just experienced, but it was still really fun.
So we're gonna go find some place to park. There's a few museums I want to hit here. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it now or when we come back for that cruise. Just based on time, we got to get a video posted tonight. So
lots to do.
We're jumping back into work mode here in a minute.
Oh, this town is cool.
That's a snowblower in the front of a train.
What?
That's pretty cool.
That is awesome. This is the Klondike Gold Rush National Historic Park that you can have access to as soon as you get off of the ships when you come in. There's multiple acres here covered and multiple buildings that are part of this historical park.
So whether you come by boat or you just drive down here.
Yeah.
That's cool.